Let's get you the top focus now. Education infrastructure that has hit a new low in a village in Jammu and Kashmir. A cowshed that is being used as a government primary school, and this is in Pulwama district. Not only does the dilapidated building pose a threat to children, there is an overpowering stench amidst which children have to study. Despite multiple complaints by the teachers, nothing has been done so far by the authorities to relocate these children to an actual real school building.
ये जो स्कूल है ये प्रॉपरली अनहाइजीनिक एनवायरनमेंट में बनाया हुआ है। यहाँ स्कूल के दाईं तरफ भी गाँव खाना है, बाईं तरफ भी गाँव खाना है। खिड़कियाँ टूटी हुई हैं, छत भी टूटा हुआ है, दरवाजे खुले हैं, मतलब लूज़ हो चुके हैं। खिड़कियाँ भी लूज़ हो चुकी हैं दीवारों से, और दीवारें क्रैक हैं, और ये जो सीलिंग है सीलिंग भी क्रैक हो चुकी है। और बहुत सारे मसाइल हैं यहाँ पे, मतलब गांव वाले इसकी तरफ ध्यान भी नहीं देते हैं कि अगर किसी ऐसी जगह पे ये लोकेट होता, प्रॉपरली हाइजीनिक जगह पे लोकेट होता तो बहुत अच्छा रहता। इसीलिए यहाँ पे गांव खानों की वजह से दाईं तरफ से भी बाईं तरफ से भी बदबू में रहता है।
ऊपर से भी छत घिरा हुआ है, थोड़ा लगता है कि कभी गिरना जाएंगे, अभी गिरना जाएंगे। स्कूल की बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, यहाँ लैंड भी अवेलेबल नहीं है। गांव वालों से पूछा बार बार, लेकिन काफ़ी नहीं आ रही है। यहाँ बच्चे भी कम आते हैं कि यहाँ स्कूल अनसेफ है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं करते कि यहाँ बदबू आते हैं पीछे से। जब देखना दाएँ बाएँ देखना अपने।
Let's get in further inputs. Our correspondent Mir Fareed with these details here. Mir, help us understand, how long has it been that the children here have been studying in this cowshed, and how many complaints so far to the authorities that have refused to act on?
Well, this is yet another in a long list of stories that we have brought out on the education system, the rot in the education system that's out for everyone to see. Now, other than presenting a hunky-dory picture of the schools which are situated in the capital here in Srinagar or in the city, you go anywhere, everywhere in the rural areas, you will find the same situation. Now, this is the latest case we brought from Pulwama, where in the Vakarwan village, this small school, primary school, is a classic example of official apathy. Now, students, small students are being forced to study in this cowshed in the name of a school. Now, and that's not all. There is a constant danger to their lives because this school is in a complete shambles and dilapidated state. The walls can anytime cave in, the roof can just come down, and the lives of these students are at risk. Now, these students, the teachers have shot several letters, have gone to the higher authorities, but they're just looking the other way. This is probably the scene that we've seen in most of the government schools, especially in rural areas. They're plagued with the same issues, but the authorities are not really bothered, concerned. Now, it all depends upon the media to really come forward. We highlight their situation and then they act on isolated basis. But as far as the general situation of the educational sector is concerned, it is in shambles, in very bad shape, and it is the poor students, people from very humble background, kids who are the worst sufferers, be it any part of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Other than the city areas, all these areas have been completely neglected. And right now, there was some hope with the governor's administration, but then this needs a complete audit, and all these schools really need to be refurbished. Basic facilities, they're not talking of big things,
right.
Basic facilities that they're lacking in spite of huge funding, especially from the center.
That's right, and this given that it's a government school which is being forced to function in this cowshed. Mir, given the fact that this is a basic facility as rights to students, access to primary education that the government of the day should be providing, what really have the teachers said in the number of complaints that have already been given earlier to the state government and now to the state governor's office?
Well, they say that there have been complaints one after the other, but there has been absolutely no response from the concerned authorities. Now, education is probably one of the biggest departments as far as state of Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. There are thousands of schools, huge staff. There is a lot of money that comes in. The issue again here is that where does that money go? We have been highlighting this, that there have been central schemes. There is a lot of money that comes through various schemes that the center is giving money through. But where is all that money going? Now, this is the same question that these students are asking. This is the same question that from villagers and from everyone. We went to Nook and Corner. We've seen so many such stories where either school, the situation is dilapidated, or there just one teacher for hundreds of students, or there was a story where there was not even the students were forced to go through waterfall, and that could really have taken their lives. So these are stories that are happening. The question is that money is not reaching. There is corruption. There is at times complete negligence. People are not doing their duty, and ultimately it is these students who are the sufferers. Now, in this case, they say that they have complained one after the other. Everyone in the higher ups knows the situation, but probably, as we've seen, that they're waiting for something to happen, maybe some tragedy, maybe the school wall caves in, and then they'll wake up from their slumber. So this is really a situation.
Well, we hope not. We really hope not till that time, but without doubt, of course, this is establishing a security risk here to the students as well. Mir, many thanks for getting us those details.